Oh no, this is Synoptic and I'm doing a commentary for Empire Total War. I play as the Maratha Confederacy. My opponent plays as the English. The map is Anatolia, late period, large cache, huge unit settings. My army consists of 10 line infantry, 6 CFE, and 4 camel musketeers. My opponent's army consists of 4 Coldstream guards, 2 Black Watch, 2 guards, and what appears to be 2 long-range rifles, a life guard, and a grenadier, but I'm pretty sure he has some units hidden, so we'll go through those when they appear. And essentially I just rushed the right side, which is the highest point of the map, because normally enemies on this map tend to hang around that area in the middle, which is covered by 2 high rises. So I pretty much ran here. This is pretty much the first minute of the battle. What I didn't expect was him to have units waiting. His units are incredibly stretched. He's got 4 units here, and he's already begun to take on my flank with 3 units of Coldstream guards. The remaining one to reinforce this sector. So now he has the 3 green jackets who are long range. Probably doesn't know what to do with them yet. And with his cavalry, 3 light dragoons have appeared in the woodland. So now we've seen his complete army. So my main force has met the enemy line. And in reaction to the flanking force, I've sent 2 musketeers to my flank, with 1 in reserve, just in case. Now with the allocation of my men here, this unit here is going to get torn to shreds. They've got a Coldstream guard right in the face with platoon fire. It's going to be huge casualties. They're already routing. I didn't expect them to rout so quickly, but there you have it. At the same time, I started to do flanking fire with 2 musketeer units. Essentially what I wanted to try and do is eliminate this unit here, which will give me some space to use my CFE. I'm going to run around, hit them in the rear, and probably try and take on the light dragoons who are lying in wait, and to take advantage over the lifeguard, who is my only real cavalry threat. He was too far away at this point. Now I've unleashed my camel gunners, who I didn't really use them before. They cost $500, which is probably one of the cheapest units in the game, and there's a reason why, because they are complete trash. In reaction to the advancing Coldstream unit, I have used my reserve unit along with my initial line to fall back, to have more expansive fire. Now back to the camel gunners. A terrible line infantry unit would have a reload speed of 20 in points. Camel gunners have 5 points for reload speed. Here's a CFE charge from me. I remember this, it took down maybe 50 units with no losses for the CFE, so I just smacked them in the back and ran back out. Now, if I achieve anything with these camel gunners, it's distraction. He's forced to commit the Coldstream guard unit to take care of him. I won't be doing anything with his camel gunners. They fired 1 round and they probably won't even reload for the rest of the match. They're that slow. I also charged these green jackets at the top of the hill since they have the superior range. Had to take them out. Unfortunately, this battle goes for a very long time. The game acknowledges that they have a hill, even though I'm completely surrounding them, so they'll fight for a long time. Okay, so we had a collapse of one of the units, which I said before was my main focus point. I then pushed through my CFE to hit the sides and then the rear. The rear was supported by 2 green jackets, the remaining 2. At the same time, my opponent committed his light dragoons, only to shoot. I used 1 box formation along with a line formation. Eventually he tries to run around, but they get stuck. They get stuck in the box formation. Okay, so now that my CFE have completely gone to their backs, coupled with the fire from my line infantry, we can soon see the collapse. Okay, this was what I was worried about. The lifeguard unit. They were too far to have an immediate effect, but now they're here. So I've ran away, in order to attack the light dragoons and pull these units away, while I can take care of these units here. So when chasing my CFV, he has left some units behind and quite vulnerable. At this point, I charged this Coldstream unit with my musketeers. The Coldstream unit was facing the other way, so I was free to attack. And at some point I'll actually use these worthless pieces of crap to charge him in the back. Oh, would you look at that, they're shooting. They probably shot no one. They're that useless. So I got my other 3 CFV over here, awaiting to be used. So initially they were just to eliminate the Coldstream guards who were standing here, who are now corpses. Now that annoying Coldstream unit, which took this area and routed one of my units, is now routing itself. Now there's this huge mound here of light dragoons and his lifeguard. Oh, and his 2 guard units. Actually, his lifeguard unit isn't there. It's here, taking on another area. So I actually did charge with my camels. I charged with 2 units right in the rear. Camels are very slow, but they appeared to get the job done. So this whole time, my opponent tried to use these grenadiers in the last second, but I kept harassing him with camel gunners, so he never actually got to use them. Every time he tried to advance, I just kind of moved my men in front so he'd chase them. So as a result, they were just put out of the game for the whole game. I think that'll be the last unit, and they'll just rout on their own, and they realize their whole army's gone. So I've surrounded my opponent here with my superior numbers. However, these are 2 units of guards, who are far superior to my line infantry and can easily put up a fight against CFE. And there's 1 unit of green jackets here, firing away. So I got 1 final charge from my CFE to the full rear. This will be quite devastating. I think that was 20 kills from the charge alone. Now they're both wavering. Completely surrounded. That numbered maybe 5 to 1. Dropping like flies now. Routing. So all we have left are the green jackets here, who I left since they're not going to do much damage. Only 37 of them. Who are about to be charged by camels. 2 units of camels. All fear, the mediocre unit. I think they only have an attack of 6, which is lower than almost every unit there is. And back over here, I had these grenadiers. I charged the front and the rear with 1 camel and 1 CFE. So that's game. I deployed 2,200, lost 1,114. Killed 1,657. My opponent deployed 1,900, lost 1,762, and killed 1,047. That was a good game.